So, PHALA farm gate scandal continues to haunt President Cyril Ramaphosa as SARS opens a criminal case against Buffalo buyer for fake dollar declaration.
Hazim Mustafa, this is the man named in the saga, says he didn't know that the $580,000, that Buffalo deal, was with President Cyril Ramaphosa and that he's still waiting for a refund. So let's get a clear understanding of who this man is. Yusra El-Bagher is a Sky News Africa journalist who managed to speak to Mr. Mustafa. She joins me now to share her experience. Yusra, thank you very much for your time. Let's start with what or how Mr. Mustafa says he managed to bring $580,000 into the country. Was that checked by South African authorities?
He claims that he declared it, and we're still working on getting these documents from him because he quite plainly said that he brought the cash through OR Tambo, through the airport in Johannesburg, and that he claimed it. But he also just kept asserting that he felt like this wasn't a lot of money at all, and he just didn't understand what the big deal was around this purchase.
$500,000, you can buy a watch, more than $500,000. Here, you can go to mall now, there is watches, the price of the watch more than $500,000, you can buy it. If you want to make a laundry for $500,000, you can buy such 3 shoes and watch and finish.
I'm a farmer. I'm in the cattle business and the game business. All this was money from proceeds from selling animals. I have never stolen money from anywhere. The amount involved is far less than what has been bandied in the press. Babang this morning bariki billion rand, Babang bariki $4 million and so forth. I want to say it's far less.
But soon he would withdraw and refuse to answer any questions.
Why would you store so much cash in foreign currency in your game farm? We would like to leave this whole matter of the robbery to the due process.
How will this impact your efforts to get re-elected as ANC president?
That is a matter that needs to be discussed as part of the whole process.
What do you say to a South African who now has a president who is being accused of being a potential money launderer?
We did say that the due process also needs to be observed.
The pressure was not only mounting from the press. Opposition parties were demanding answers, some calling for him to step aside.
We don't want the president to address the budget on Thursday because the president must be at the police station explaining himself.
So previously it was reported that there were no documentation to prove that this Sudanese businessman declared the money at the airport. Now SARS is coming back and saying that there is fake declaration of dollars, meaning there must have been some fake documents that were produced to Cyril Ramaphosa to prove that the money was declared. To me, this sounds like they are trying to protect President Cyril Ramaphosa, to say that he couldn't have known that the documents provided to him were fake. I'm not sure if I'm getting this correctly, but that's how it sounds like to me. Sounds like they are trying to protect Cyril Ramaphosa in this process. Now, in the wake of the moment, ATM has issued a statement saying that they are condemning SARS for flip-flopping selective justice and cover-up in President Ramaphosa's PHALA farm gate scandal, calling for unbiased investigation into President Ramaphosa's PHALA farm gate scandal. The ATM says that SARS flip-flopping and selective justice, meaning that they are trying to protect Cyril Ramaphosa in this situation. So now let's say that Cyril Ramaphosa received fake documents. The buyer lied to him. Let's just assume that is how the things worked. So did Cyril Ramaphosa himself declare the money? Because this is a lot of money. He himself was supposed to take the money to SARS and say, listen, I have received this amount of money. This is a foreign currency. And how did he exchange the money to, wasn't he supposed to exchange the money to rands? Because as a president of the country, you're supposed to trade in rands. You know that, everybody knows this. The currency that is for trade in South Africa are rands. So he was supposed to declare the money and convert the money to rands. Why did he stay with the dollars under his mattresses for so long? Why didn't he declare the money and convert it and put it in the bank? Why was the money in the mattresses in the first place? So I think that's where we are losing this situation now. Why didn't he declare the money? As a president, he should know the procedures. He should know that there is a certain amount that you can, if you have $1 or $2 or $5,000, I don't think it's a big deal, but you can't have like so much dollars hidden under your mattresses in your farm. As a president, that is unlawful. And yeah, I don't know, but it remains to be seen how is he going to get out of this situation. But personally, I do feel like they are actually trying to cover up for the president. And yeah, let's see how the situation is going to unfold. So since the post by News24 on Twitter, there have been a lot of reactions. Some people are saying that, so if the dollars were illegally smuggled into SA, that means CR was in possession of illegal dollars. Under normal circumstances, it is the person found in possession of illegal goods that would be arrested, as the onus is placed on him to prove innocence and not the other way around. This is a tweet from Halalacele. This one says, it is an embarrassment indeed. SARS must be ashamed at themselves. They have a crook right in front of them with undeclared foreign currency, broke all the laws of exchange and declaration. They left him despite damaging finding by parliamentary inquiry. SARS is sick and corrupt. This is from Socialism Amante. Why not open a case against sitting president and management of his game farm? This is from Mbata Domi.